Shalom, shalom. This is your brother Shataria here at Chicago Branch Great Millstone, prophesizing the return of the Heavenly Father Yahweh and the Son Yahweh Shai. You all ignorantly call him Jesus, but his true and Hebrew name is Yahweh Shai. Coming at you with another lesson. Before we get started, we're going to give all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and our elders here at Great Millstone who rule well. Honors to the hopeful elect. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the biblical and true Hebrews of the Bible. Salutation to all the Akim out there pushing this word in truth and sincerity. The speckled bird and all those whose lineage goes back to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Healthy Barakatah. And to the Akwaf and those of you out there listening and learning, Shalom and Barakatah to you also. The title of this lesson is All Out War, the next stage, stage 2. All Out War, stage 2. And the UN walked out on Netanyahu. That's what they're calling Benjamin Milkowski, a.k.a. Benjamin Netanyahu. The UN is calling him Netanyahu, all right? And the UN walked out on Netanyahu. Diplomats walk out during Israel's Prime Minister Netanyahu's UN speech. Dozens exit Netanyahu's speech as he addresses the UN General Assembly. They walked out under scores in division over Israel's policies. And this took place during the United Nations 79th session in New York City. All right. And Netanyahu was discussing Israel's security and the regional tensions, which are all caused by Israel, by the way, I might add. OK, all this is started and caused by Benjamin Milkowski, a.k.a. Benjamin Netanyahu. All right. Them people walked out on that devil. And they are devils. OK, Amulek is the chief tribe or the head tribe of the heathen. And the Most High God hates them, all right? And he's going to destroy them, okay? All right? And really, you know, all the people who stayed at that, okay? All the people who stayed, all the people who walked out were people of color or melanated people, okay? And all the people who stayed to listen at what Benjamin Milkowski, a.k.a. Benjamin Netanyahu, had to say were Westerners, okay? They were Westerners, and West, okay, West is a code name for white supremacy. And if you looked at that as the UN nations that were melanated or people of color walked out, and all the Western nations stayed, that was white supremacy at its finest, all right? And again, West is a code name for white supremacy, okay? And again, them people walked out on that devil, all right? They walked out on him. They walked out on Amulek. And Amulek is the chief tribe or the head tribe of the heathen nations. And the Most High, he hates them, all right? And he's going to destroy them, okay? All right? And again, the West, when you hear the word Western, it's a code name for white supremacy, actually. But they, rather than listen at those lies and that rhetoric, they walked out on them, okay? And that brings me to my first precept. I think I need Psalms. Okay, let me get Psalms. And let me get Psalms 26. Let me get Psalms 26 and 5. It says, I have hated the congregation of evildoers and will not sit with the wicked. So rather than listen to those lies that he had to tell, okay, all those other nations, and they left in groves, okay? Like I said, they walked out in scores, okay? And there was a lot of division over what this Benjamin Milkowski, a.k.a. Benjamin Netanyahu, the prime minister of Israel, was saying, all right? His policies. He was lying, all right? And again, Psalms 26:5, I have hated the congregation of evildoers and will not sit with the wicked, all right? And refuse to sit with the wicked, okay? Let's line back off that one time. Let me get that Jeremiah. Give me that Jeremiah 15. Let me get Jeremiah 15, and I believe that's 17. Jeremiah 15 and 17. And it says, I sat not in the assembly of the mockers, nor rejoiced. I sat alone because thy hand, for thou hast filled me with indignation. Okay, so again, he sit not with the, wicked, okay? Sit not with evildoers, okay? Depart from it, okay? I said not in the assembly of the mockers, nor rejoice with them, okay? Nor rejoice. I sat alone because of thy hand, for thou hast filled me with indignation. Okay, and the Lord has filled him with indignation toward these heathens, all right? These small hatters, okay? These people over there perpetrating the fraud, pretending to be the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans who are the biblical and true Hebrews of the Bible, all right? Not them small hatters. Okay, so he sat not with them, all right? He refused to sit with them, okay? And he's gonna get judged. The Most High, and like I say, the Most High hates them. He's gonna destroy them, okay? He's gonna destroy them. He hates them, and he's gonna destroy them, okay? Amulek is the head tribe, okay, of the heathen nations, all right? The smallest tribe, but they're the head tribe, okay? And let's go to Exodus. Let's get Exodus 17 and 16, okay? Exodus 17 and 16, and it says, for he said, because the Lord have sworn that the Lord will have war with Amulek from generation to generation. So you see, these people are not just an enemy to the real Israelites, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, who are the biblical and true Hebrews of the Bible, but they're a natural enemy to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, which makes them our enemy as well, all right? And the Most High is going to destroy these people. If you could actually look at that meeting, and they starting it like they're the Israelites, so you could tell they probably looking at all of our videos. He went into blessings and curses and Deuteronomy 28th chapter, and none of those scriptures fit them, all right? But he's calling a roadway. That's what all the war is about. They're trying to build something over Palestine, just knock them people's land out. And they in a land, that land is stolen land. That's our land, okay? All right? And the Lord is not going to let that happen, because right now they're sending all this weaponry. The U.S., okay, is sending all this aid down there. All right, they're sending soldiers down there. They have boots on the ground down there in the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, okay, in Israel, all right? They're spread thin. They have boots on the ground in Ukraine, and that's Esau. He has garrisons all over the world. He meddles in everybody else's business, but that bounds that he cannot surpass, it talks about that in that Job 14 chapter, 14 and 5. Let's get it. Job 14 and 5. It says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot surpass. See, so there's a bounds that this Edomite cannot surpass, okay? And that's rapidly approaching, all right? That's rapidly approaching, okay? And again, this is all-out war, next stage 2. And what happened, he went on TV talking about if Iran made a move, this, Iran made a move that, they could reach out and get them selling all them wolf tickets. And come to find out, the killing of Hassan Nasrallah, That was Iran's leader, okay, leaves Iran with the fateful choice and leaves the U.S. humiliated. Why are they humiliated? Okay, why is the U.S. humiliated? That's because Iran made a backdoor deal with the U.S. and Iran was lied to, okay? The U.S. said if they didn't respond to the assassination of Nasrallah's death, that's who got assassinated, their leader, that it would be an immediate ceasefire. The Iranian president went crazy. He said, they lied to me. They lied to me. All right. That's why Benjamin Milkowski, a.k.a. Benjamin Netanyahu, came on TV selling all them wolf tickets because he knew a deal was made, and they also knew they wouldn't keep that deal. They wouldn't keep up their end of the bargain, okay? So they're going to be found as liars. Brings me to a couple of more precepts, okay? That's Sirach. Let's get that Sirach real quick. Never trust your enemies, okay? Sirach 12 and 10. We'll get that. And it says, never trust thy enemy, for as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, all right? And if you ever grabbed a piece of iron again, and it's old and rusty, and that rust get on your hand, it's hard getting that rust off. So his wickedness is going to stick with you. That's why it says, never trust thy enemy, okay? For as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, all right? And that's going into that Sirach 13th chapter. He who toucheth pitch also shall be defiled. So we should never trust this man or nothing he says, all right? But he's still going to be found a liar. Deuteronomy. Let's get Deuteronomy. Okay, we want 33 and 33 and 29. All right, and it says, happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O people saved by the Lord, the shield of thy help, and who is the sword of thy excellency. And that's where our help come from, up above. Our help come from Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, okay? And we are his people. We are his chosen ones, okay? Not them small hatters over there perpetrating the fraud. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans who are the biblical and true Hebrews of the Bible. It says, happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee? Who is like unto Israel? We are the salt of the earth, okay? O people saved by the Lord, the shield of thy help, and who is the sword of thy excellency. And thy enemies shall be found liars unto thee, and thou shalt tread upon their high places. See, we're going to be the battle axes of war. It talks about that in that Jeremiah also, okay? Talks about that in Jeremiah also, okay? But speaking of Jeremiah, while we're at it, let's grab that Jeremiah 50 and 45. Let's get that. Jeremiah 50 and 45. Let's grab that, okay? And it says, therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord that he hath against Babylon, and his purposes that he hath proposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. So again, Israel is the head tribe of the heathen nations. They're the smallest tribe also. And they're drawing everybody into this here down in Western Asia. Okay, they falsely and fraudulently call it the Middle East, but it's Western Asia, okay? And they've drawn America into this. And like I say, they're sending all this aid, okay? Sending all this weaponry. And there's Slovakia, they're sending boots, they're sending people. They have boots on the ground there. Those people are not going to make it back. They're going down there to the valley of Yehoshaphat, and that's where they're going to die at, right down there, okay? All right? And that's what this is passage here. Therefore, hear ye the counsel of the Lord that he hath taken against Babylon, and his purposes that he had proposed against the land of the Chaldeans. And they was big on that witchcraft, all right? Which is this country here. This country is ran by a bunch of witches and warlocks, okay? America, all right, aka Babylon, okay, mistress of witchcraft, mother of harlots that rideth upon the beast. And that's this place right here, which is, like I said, is ran by a bunch of witches and warlocks, okay? Therefore, hear ye the counsel of the Lord that he have taken against Babylon, and his purposes that he hath proposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. So Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, is using Amalek, which is the chief tribe of the heathens, to drive out the America, all right? The might, okay, and the smallest of the flock is drawing them in, all right? And this is Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai's will, okay? All right, he's kindling this here. He's stirring the pot, okay? And that's where they're going to all die right down there in the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, okay? So this is all-out war, and it's getting heated, okay? Things are getting heated up real good, all right? And now with the president of Iran being lied to, okay, that's what the Iranian president said. Okay, they lied to me. And that's why Benjamin Milkowski, a.k.a. Benjamin Netanyahu, came on TV selling all them wolf tickets, saying if Iran did something, it ain't nowhere. Because they had made the backdoor deal. And again, these heathens who speak with the forked tongue, they knew they wasn't going to hold their end of the bargain up anyway. So the U.S. is preparing, okay, for consequences behind what they did, all right? And Iran is getting ready to go. It's finna be WW3. It's on and popping, all right? It's on and popping. Ain't no turning back now. And that's it, you know. Do I have anything else I'd like to close with? That's pretty much all I have right now. Lord will, this lesson was edifying through the Spirit. In closing, I'd like to say Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakadash, Barakatah, Shalom, Kwam Yasharallah, and Abba Babo.